Hello. For those that are going to be catching the replay, hello. We're back on camera. Hi. Hope all is well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. Oh, my goodness. It's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on in the world today. Hello. Please let us know as you're coming in. Hit the like button too. Y'all. Hello. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. We'll wait for people to come on. Give them time to join the live. How y'all doing? If you're new to our channel, we are the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show. We are a dynamic and the only dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And we love discussing all things love, life, relationships. What's up? We on TikTok too?
Here I
Hey, TikTok. Hey. Here I go. We're waiting for the people to come on.
Child, we ain't been on for so long.
We ain't been on. Hey, call me darling. Hey. I ain't been on, so you know the algorithm is like, what's going on? Where have y'all girls been? Hey, we just giving people time to join. Hey, call me darling. I'm doing well. How you doing? We're just giving it some time. Let me put the link in the chat.
Here I go.
We got a lot to talk about.
Hey, y'all.
What's up? Hello. We're also live on TikTok as well. All right, let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put the link on YouTube in our community tab so people know that we're live.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Hello. We got it on subscriber mode on YouTube, so we shouldn't have any trolls. We got it on subscriber mode, so what you call them, little uglies?
Little uglies.
Little uglies.
All the little uglies love to get in the chat. All the little ugly trolls. The little uglies.
I little ugly trolls. All right. Hey, cross country cruiser, how are you? She's like, I can't participate in these. It's triggering, but I'll let the live play. Okay, thank you.
Aww.
We totally understand. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, so we got a lot to talk about, y'all. How y'all doing? It's good to be back on camera. Hello, y'all. What's up?
Hey,
Happy
darling.
Friday.
You,
Happy Friday. Hey, TikTok. Happy Friday. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. All right, so we've been following this Diddy case for about, 2 years now. And sentencing has now been completed. The time has come. And he gets 50 months in prison. 50 months in prison. Now, shout outs to Pam the law intellect. Shout outs to Girl Is That Legal, aka attorney Simone Redwine. Both of those attorneys, they're great at what they do. They've been covering the case, and they've been, explaining to us the different legal jargon and what's going on in the case, and they've been covering it this entire time.
Hey.
And they've been keeping us up to date with what's going on. So shout out to them.
They can't see me.
Girl, you do this every time. All right. And then, before we get into it, everything we're going to be saying is allegedly. Everything we're going to be saying tonight is allegedly because we don't know Diddy. We don't know these people. Hey, Shayna Queen B. Miss you as well. Everything we're going to be saying tonight is allegedly because why? We don't know these people, okay? Everything we're saying tonight is allegedly. I forgot to put that disclaimer out there, all right? All right. Okay. With that being said, I I thought Diddy was gonna get more time. I know the feds, they wanted at least 11 years.
Yeah, they was asking for 11.
I think the state wanted 7. Fed wanted 11. State wanted 7. And then Diddy's attorneys wanted time served. So they were like, okay, he's been in jail for a year. We don't want him to do any additional time. He's already served a year of his life.
I wanted him to get all 11 years.
But you did?
I wanted Diddy to get all 11 years. I think Diddy deserved every last one of them 11. Okay? Diddy is sick. He's addicted to sex.
In Uggs.
Yes, and Uggs.
Mm-hmm. Can't say Diddy the full word for YouTube, but
Diddy is not right in the head. And Diddy gonna get out in a couple of years, and he gonna be right back out here doing the same thing. But this time he just gonna do it where he don't get caught.
Yeah. I think that Diddy got served, he got sentenced to 50 months. So that's about 4 years. I think they'll count the 1 year he served already. And then plus he'll probably get out. You know, I know Pam was saying he probably might get out in maybe 2.5 years with, time served plus good behavior. They may let him out a little bit earlier. I think once he gets out, I think he's going to go back to doing what he was doing before. I agree with you. I just don't.
He's going to go right back to doing what he was doing.
I agree. I don't think a leopard changes his stripes. I just think that when he comes out, he's definitely going to be a lot more paranoid. And he's going to be not as careless anymore. But I think he's still going to do it.
And I don't think he has no remorse for what he did. He was already planning to do a speaking engagement. He thought he was going to get out today and next week go do a speaking engagement. So he thought he was just going to get out scot-free. No, you need to do some time for what you did to Cassie.
And I know
I'll never forget that.
And I know he's going to be, I know there's talks, like he is definitely, people are saying that more than likely he's going to go for an appeal. I don't think he'll win that, though. I just feel like this judge is just, I don't know.
That's right. Queen said lock him up.
Lock him up. I just feel like this judge doesn't care about him having money.
Queen said lock him up.
This judge doesn't care about his
Diddy should have got
his reputation, who he is. I mean, I know he's going to try to go for an appeal. That's what I hear. And from what I hear about Diddy's personality, when he wants something, he's relentless. He goes after it. He doesn't give up. But I just don't think that judge is going to budge.
I don't think he better leave that judge alone.
I just don't. I think he did good to get the 2.5 years, honestly. I'm shocked he didn't get 11.
He need to take that 2 and sit his butt down and think about what his behavior, his unacceptable behavior.
That's what I would do.
He need to sit down and shut up. Diddy need to sit down and shut up.
I mean, 2.5 years goes by fast. Now, I've never been in federal prison before, so I don't know what it's like. But I feel like he'll probably, because he does get to choose what prison he goes to.
Know, get to choose where they want to go.
Is that normal? Y'all let me know.
Is that normal to be able to choose what pen you want to go to?
What federal prison you go to? Y'all let me know.
Is that normal? So he gonna and from what I heard, wasn't being locked up is not nice. But they say they got some pretty nice fed prisons.
I heard that too. I heard it depending on which federal prison you go to, especially if it's like low security, it can be very nice in there.
I heard it can be very nice. Now y'all let me know what y'all heard.
So I don't know if I think them
anybody know.
I think them 2.5 years
if
gonna go by fast.
It's a prison out there that Diddy can go to.
Anybody
know?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Now I know I've never been to prison before, and I do have all the audacity in the world to say that. I acknowledge that, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad for him. I think he's gonna find the best fed prison he can go to with the best resources and programs, and I think he'll be fine. 2.5 years is nothing. It'll go by fast. It'll go by.
And here's the thing.
Because he'll probably get out a little bit early for good behavior. I don't see him causing any ruckus in prison.
They say he's in there teaching business class.
Yeah.
Diddy is in prison teaching business classes right now, y'all.
I definitely think he'll be on his best behavior.
I think he's gonna be on his best behavior. I don't feel sorry for his kids.
Even the little girls that was
I don't feel
said,
sorry.
"Daddy, we
No, I don't feel sorry for his kids because he should have thought about that before he did what he did. Everything I do, I think, oh Lord, my child. Oh Lord, my child. Oh Lord, my child. Oh Lord, I'm gonna do my child, my child, my child. He wasn't thinking about his kids. Diddy was not thinking about his kids when he did what he did. His victims were somebody's children. Cassie kids is gonna grow up
and see that video.
See that video. I'm more concerned about her children than his. I don't care nothing about them little spoiled little twins that's on TikTok begging for gifts. On them little twins on TikTok throwing their little tootie-toot up in the camera to get gifts, to get galaxies on TikTok.
Not tootie-toot.
Them little twins on TikTok trying to get money. They need to take their little behinds to college. I don't feel sorry for none of them children. And allegedly, it was a lady on TikTok. What's the one that looked just like him?
Oh, not Justin, but
what's the one that looked just like him? Well, he grabbed somebody's meta glasses. He grabbed a woman's meta glasses down at the courthouse, snatched the glasses off the lady's face, assaulted the lady allegedly.
King Combs, yeah, King Combs. That's what they call him.
Yeah, he think he just like his daddy. King Combs think he just like his daddy, and he snatched this lady
Christian. That's his name.
Christian. He snatched this lady meta glasses off, cause you know you can record through them, and he snatched the glasses off the lady face. I would have slapped the shit out of that little boy. Now, so he think he like his daddy. He said, I have studied my daddy all my life. He wants to be exactly like his daddy. And those children need to see the consequences. When you act the way your daddy act, this is what the legal system got for you. They need to learn. They need to learn a lesson from their daddy. I don't feel sorry for them, not one bit. I hope they have to learn what it is to be uncomfortable and not have access to money. That's the best lesson Diddy can teach his kids.
So let me see. Queen Lily said, the twins said they ain't going to college. The twins said, hell no, we ain't going to school.
Okay, it was Al B. Sure's son that pulled them. I'm sorry, it was Al B. Sure's son.
So Quincy.
So it was Quincy. Calm it down. Okay, Quincy.
Okay.
They say Quincy walked up to the lady and snatched her meta glass. How dare you walk up to somebody? That's assault. That is assault. So they think they can do that kind of stuff to people. That's terrible. Yeah, she say she on TikTok talking about what should she do. I wouldn't be on no TikTok, honey. As soon as
pressing charges.
I would have started hollering. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Oh, Diddy's son attacking me. I would have fell all out.
Not Diddy's son.
Oh, Diddy's son attacking me. Oh, help me, somebody help me, please. Baby, I would have fell all out. Baby, I would have been hurt. It would have been a whole nother lawsuit.
Diddy's son attacking.
She's talking about what should she do. You hear she coming up, she talking about what should she do.
Girl, you don't call down 911. Okay, so if the twins are not going to college, Queen Lily, then they need to do some modeling or something, get some endorsements going. Now, Kimora Lee Simmons is their godmother, and she's been looking after them because she was best friends with Kim.
Right.
So she's been kind of standing in the gap for them and serving as a mother figure. So the Combs twins, they're going to have to do something because the majority of his money is going towards his legal defense and just trying to maintain,
right,
for his children. So it's more money going out than there is coming in.
Right.
So, if they're not going to go to college, then those young ladies need to do something.
Right.
Okay, I heard Kimora was thinking about bringing back Baby Fat. Maybe they can be the face of Baby Fat. you know. But they need to do something.
They need to do something. They need to do it quick.
Yeah.
Cause I'm sure Diddy still has.
Cause they got a lot of brothers and sisters they got to share that wealth with.
Yep. And he gonna appeal, so that's more money. And what money he got coming in? What money does Diddy still got coming in? Cause ain't nobody really messing with Diddy.
A lot of his business, all his business ventures dried up once this case got started. Everybody backed away.
Yeah.
So, you know, they gonna have to figure something out. They gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah, they gonna have to figure it out, cause them little girls.
And he has the twins, and he has Chance. Chance is in college. Her mama not playing. Sarah not playing about Chance.
Okay, so
Chance is the oldest sister.
She in school.
Yeah.
And
she's in school.
They on TikTok and people asking them, what are you all gonna do? And they talking about, we don't know. Send us a galaxy. Send us a galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they daddy gone. They daddy gone for a couple of years.
Yeah. And then he got that small baby.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
Mm-hmm.
So it's her future he got to think about too. It's a lot.
It's her future. Yeah, you know, the way they feel is they daddy fault. Cause he didn't have to do what he did.
No, and you know the twins, the daughters, the twins, they talked about how, you know, we've already lost our mother when they were pleading to the judge before his sentencing. You know, they were like, hey, we already lost our mother. We don't want to lose our dad either. That's all we have. But, you know, Diddy should have thought about that. You knew that you were the only living parent that your daughters had and your son had, and you still engaged in this behavior. So you obviously did not care.
No.
You did not care. And so that's not the judge's fault. That's your father's fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's Diddy's fault.
Yeah.
That's Diddy's fault.
Diddy did not care.
He didn't care. Now, this is another thing that pissed me off. This is something that pissed me off real bad. Why did one of the victims, you know, Gina V, the one that was going back and forth with Young Miami on social media, that did not show up to court to testify, why did she show up to court today in support of Diddy?
These women are crazy.
Now, Gina V, remember, y'all, to jog your memory, this is the one that went on Tasha K, did the interview about how Diddy forced her to unalive her unborn child. Diddy kicked her in the stomach, allegedly. Diddy dragged her across the floor by her hair, allegedly. Then proceeded to punch her in the head while his kids were in the other room.
And she showed up to court.
And she showed up to court today in support of him.
Diddy deserved all them 2 years and some. Diddy was in New York, and LA,
that's why
Florida.
That's why he thinks he can get away with stuff. Because you got people like that enabling him. He thinks that he can use his money and it can all go away.
And that judge pretty much said that. So I'm glad. I'm kind of disappointed he didn't get 11. I wanted him to get all 11.
And I think too, y'all, I think it's just karma. You know, he's done so much allegedly over the years. It's just karma catching up with him. Mm-hmm. The scales have to balance it out.
Yes.
The scales have to balance it out. No matter how much money you have. Your universe always balances it out. It don't matter how much money you have. It can't protect you.
And you don't matter fight against it.
It don't matter how much spiritual work you do in Africa or Haiti. If God say it got to balance out, it got to balance out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It don't matter. And another thing, let's talk about Brian Steele. He thought he was going to get another Young Thug situation.
Well, see, here's the thing with Brian Steele. That ain't his stomping ground. That ain't his jurisdiction up there. See, these boys,
he don't know how they do it in New York City.
See, here in Georgia, they all know each other. They all in cahoots. The prosecutors, the attorneys.
Allegedly. Everything we say is allegedly.
They all work together here. But see, Brian Steele got up there and he don't really know them boys like that. He ain't know how to buy
people.
He knew some people, but not good enough where he could walk away like Young Thug did.
And I think it's only a matter of time for Young Thug to go back. Well, we'll talk about that later. Go ahead.
Brian didn't know them people like that. He knew them people, but not like that. Because he was trying to get him not to serve no more time. No more time. Trying to make like Diddy gonna get out and the speaking engagement he had planned. And see, that was another thing that pissed me off with him. What make you think that you so privileged you gonna go ahead and advance schedule a speaking engagement a week from now? Because you know you getting out. You know you getting out.
The same level of audacity he had when he was getting ready to schedule that 4th of July party. Because he thought he was getting out then. Yeah.
When he wanted to schedule the 4th of July party.
At his mansion in Miami.
Because he thought he was going to get out. Yes. He got off on the Rico. He walked the Rico. That right there was far-fetched.
Yeah, it wasn't the strongest.
It wasn't. The Rico wasn't the strongest. But I want him to serve some time for what he did to what he did to Cassie ain't no excuse nowhere, no how.
At all.
At all.
That was just straight demonic.
That was straight demonic. Straight demonic. And I guarantee you, if Cassie would have had a man, a real man in her life that would have stepped to him, he wouldn't have never did that. Although Cassie kept taking her butt back over there with him. She was at blame, but that was no reason for him to do what he did to Cassie.
Yeah, it's never no excuse to
it's
beat on nobody.
It's never no excuse to beat on
drag
nobody.
Him
and drag him.
Yeah,
and for that, I'll never rock with Diddy. For that right there. When a man do that to Diddy, y'all know how big Diddy is. We've seen Diddy in person.
Diddy is big.
Diddy is huge.
He's a big dude.
He about what, 6'2"?
6'2". He ain't petite and demure. He don't have no demure small back like us. He got a big back. He ain't petite and demure like us. He's big. He's a big guy.
Diddy is a big guy. Okay,
he got some force behind him.
He's a big,
and then
needed burly man.
And then you mix that with substance abuse, that's like extra strength times 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no excuse. So that's why I wanted him to get the 11 for putting his hands on her, because that was unacceptable. The girl was getting up to get away from him. She was getting up to go. And he's running to get away from him.
Yes.
He was so aggressive. He came out half naked, just with a towel. For that alone, he needs to do 11. He need to do 11. And I hope them damn 2 he do is hard. I hope it's hard on him. I hope his ass don't get no peace.
I just think this is a good example of when the chickens come home to roost.
Right.
And I don't think he should be exempt. I don't like the fact that he's trying to use the fact that he's a black man and, harsher sentencing. You're a privileged black man.
Right.
And you only want to use racism when it's convenient for you. Any other time you shucking and jiving, rubbing elbows with these white music execs and white business owners.
Right.
It's not about race when you on a yacht with them. It's not about race when you're at a party with them. So don't use the excuse of race when it's convenient. That's another thing. He tries to make like he's down for the people and down for the cause. And I call cap. I think it's a bunch of BS. I really do. And he's only trying to use it when it's convenient.
What? I bet y'all church people, let God work on him. What that's supposed to mean?
Child,
that don't make 045.
Okay, you let him in your home and let him get angry with you and put hands on you and your loved one. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right. Anyway, I think that he conveniently uses the race card when he thinks it's going to work for him, and I don't like that.
Tap the screen.
I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't feel like he's this poor victim that's being singled out, because Diddy has been doing stuff since the 90s. He been doing stuff since the late 80s, really, let me correct myself. And he's just now finally being held accountable for something, even with the case in the 90s for allegedly pow-powing that girl in that club, and he put it on Shine. He let Shine take the fall while he got out scot-free.
Yes.
He got away then.
Diddy has been running amok.
He's been getting away with stuff for years. So now it's like, okay, enough is enough. You got to be held accountable for something. And he's done a lot worse in his life that he's not being held accountable for.
Yes.
So I feel like these little few years that he get, it's not a lot, but at least it's something.
Yes.
And you know, I hate to say that, but it just is what it is.
All of them 11 years.
It just is what it is.
And I'm upset he didn't get all them 11.
And he didn't get time for the heavier charges. So
No.
I'm like, you're fine.
He'll be okay. Them 2
He'll
years
be fine.
ago go away. Be
Like
gone.
a breeze.
Like a breeze. He
He'll be
already
fine.
been in there.
For a year. He'll
For
be fine.
a year. He will be fine.
He will be okay.
But Cassie has to live that nightmare for the rest of her life. Her children are going to have to hear about it. Can you imagine somebody treating you like that? People don't even treat their animals like that.
Mm-mm. They treat a dog better than he treated her.
They treat a dog better than he treated Cassie. Mm-hmm. For a woman that he said he loved.
Hey, woman of wealth. Hey, daughter of a legend.
Come on now, y'all. As women, we should feel some type of way about him. He done. It's over for him. Mm-hmm. I will never support nothing Diddy rock. Never listen to his music. Nothing.
We're live on TikTok as well, y'all.
Nothing. It's over with. Yes. I have no respect for a man who puts their hand on a woman. That's a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, it is. One thing I will say, though, about Cassie, if she hasn't already, I will up my security. Because knowing Diddy's history and what we've learned throughout this trial, he is very...
Okay, Kiki05, he said, given the chance, both of you women would have been right there with him.
Absolutely not. Go ahead and block this content. Your mama would have. Anyway. Now, anyway, like I was saying, I definitely want Cassie to up her security because I definitely could see him retaliating against her. He does have a history of being very vindictive and very spiteful. So, you know, if you ever see this video or if anybody knows Cassie, because you never know who's watching, please up your security. You are a multimillionaire now. Please protect yourself and your children. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to do something, whether it be physically or, you know, try to dry up her money, you know, try to get involved with business deal, because he's already pretty much blackballed her. But I just wouldn't be surprised if he tried to stop her bag in the future. So, you know, Cassie, if anybody know Cassie, pass this word.
Kiki, I thought you was gone. You said you was gone, but you still coming. Hit dogs will holler and check your edges. They running away. Your mama running away.
Baby, my edges is intact, Bookie, but you must be talking about your bald-headed mammy.
With your little sass ass.
Not us cutting over here. Well, hit the like button, Kiki, while you here. Oh, ain't the heifer. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, heifer. All right. Hey, Jay Blake.
Thank you, call me, darling.
We got time
was a
today.
woman. Kiki was a... See, we got women that supporting Diddy.
Of course.
Like
yes. Mama, you got to understand that whenever it's a man doing something trifling, it's always a woman condoning it. Look at his mom. Look at Young Miami. Look at Gina V. It's always a woman. Whenever a man is doing something heinous or evil or wicked, it's always a woman in the background supporting him. Always. Men can't get away with the stuff they do without a woman in the background helping them in some way, shape, or fashion or enabling him. Okay? And his mama with them Party City wigs was one of the main supporters. I'm sorry, Miss Janice, but your son got too much money for you to be walking around with them wigs like that. When we saw him and his mama at that wedding, she had on one of them highlighter yellow wigs. It was a mess. It was a mess.
Oh man.
It was a mess.
Yes.
But that just proves there's always a woman enabling a man like that. Always.
And the mama
always.
When the mama down with the daddy, who the daddy was allegedly
a pimp. Yeah. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful. And let me see, Daughter of a Legend said it's a lot of women that support Diddy, especially us. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it in your family. How many of us have grandmothers, aunties, cousins, sisters, mothers who protected the uncle, the father, the boyfriend,
yes.
the husband?
Yes.
That were, actually assaulting other family members, and they knew he was a predator. They knew he was touching other family members inappropriately, and they didn't say anything about it. They still allowed him to come around the family. They still allowed him to live in the household, and they knew that he was a predator. We all know women like that in our family who protect men who are predators and who are abusers. So that's very, very common. I'm not surprised that women still support Diddy. I'm not surprised at all. Because you have a lot of women that are misogynistic, and they get off in seeing other women suffer and go through things. They don't care. They just care about appeasing the man.
Yeah, that's what Common Darling said over here on TikTok. Allegedly, he learned it from his mama.
Yeah.
So y'all think Diddy saw his mom or his dad?
I think Diddy was probably allegedly touched as a child. And I think that allegedly Diddy saw abuse as a child. He saw a lot of inappropriate things going on back in the 70s when he was growing up. Because he was born in 69. That's what I think.
Could be.
That's learned behavior.
Yes.
That's learned behavior.
Yes.
That's learned behavior.
Yes, it is.
And so it's just karma. We in a karmatic year. We in a number 9 year. So this is where you reaping what you sow this year, whether it be good or bad. And he just reaping what he sowed. That's all. Think about all the things he's done over the past 30 plus years, allegedly, that he's gotten away with.
Everything we say
is
on
allegedly.
YouTube and TikTok is allegedly.
So it just is what it is. So, he has a lot of time to think. Will he change? Who knows? Only God knows. But I was seeing some people saying in Pam's chat, shout outs to Pam, the law intellect, they were talking about how, people make mistakes and you have to forgive them. Making a mistake is if I accidentally hit her drink off the table. If I accidentally move in my hands and I hit the drink off the table, that's a mistake. Repeatedly beating every woman that you're romantically involved with, that's not a mistake. And I really wish people would stop that. That's not a mistake. That was a conscious decision he made. He was beating up on them women sober and when he was under the influence. And he's been doing it for 30 plus years. He used to beat on allegedly Justin's mother. He used to beat on Kim Porter, allegedly.
But she used to
fight him back, allegedly.
Kim, they say Kim wasn't taking that shit.
So him being violent, it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't an accident.
You got one time and one time
if you beat on every single woman you get with, that's not an accident. That's not a mistake. That's a conscious decision that you're making. So we really got to do better and stop with this mistake crap. A mistake is if I walk past you and I happen to bump into you and I'm not paying attention. That's a mistake. Because I wasn't paying attention and I accidentally bumped into you. That's an accident.
Y'all, I just set a gift goal on TikTok. It's at the top.
So that's another thing that I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm also sick of people talking about, well, you shouldn't judge people. If you don't know how to have good judgment and judge people, you'll lose your life. being able to discern and judge people is simply a part of your survival tactics.
Ooh.
That's another thing we gotta stop. Stop saying that dumb crap. You should be judgmental to a degree because it'll save your damn life. Grow up. I'm sick of seeing grown men and women say that. You better judge.
Hit the like. I have a gift goal at the top, y'all. Thanks for joining TikTok.
Let me see. Daughter of a Legend said, that's intentional. That's a choice. That's a pattern. Exactly. It's very intentional. Very. He knew what he was doing. He just didn't think he would get held accountable for it because he's been doing it for years. Mm-hmm. What he did was not an accident.
No.
And he's not above being judged. We all get, every day you step out your house, you're being judged.
And you're being judged by God too. God is judging us.
So that's enough with that don't judge. Who are we to judge? Who are we not to judge?
Thank you for the gift, call me darling.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that. I'm also tired of this trying to keep a black man down rhetoric.
What they say when they say keep black men down?
Trying to keep a black man down. They coming after him because he tried to buy NBC. I'm over it.
Oh, the same thing they said about Bill Cosby.
I'm over it. If Diddy had the best interest of his community in mind, he wouldn't have behaved the way he behaved. He also would have kept his money in his community as well and not been procreating with others. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Clock that T.
What, having babies with that?
With the others. I don't want to hear that. And ain't that something how
Diddy got a tap on the head.
Men like Diddy, Shannon Sharp, you know, they can behave this way, pursue other type of women, and we still support them. Why do we do that?
I don't know why we...
Why do we do that?
Because we don't know no better. 50 months and about...
Let me see what they saying on TikTok. 50 months, about 38 months remaining at the time. Certified your probation, $500,000 payment. Yeah, he does have to pay $500,000 to the courts. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He will be okay. That ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing.
The way he was beating up on them girls, he tough. He got it. He got it.
And then he get to choose where he want to go?
Yeah, they let him choose the prison he's going to go to. So he'll probably... And I think they let Peter do that too.
Oh, Peter Thomas.
Yeah, because he picked a facility in Miami. So
I wonder how Peter doing.
I think Peter Thomas from
How
RHOA.
Peter doing? Anybody know how Peter Thomas doing?
Peter is another one doing Fed time from RHOA. I think Peter doing all right too. Uncle Ben doing all right.
And Peter ain't no young man.
No, Peter about 65.
And you know that's a doggone shame to go in the feds at 65.
Yeah.
I hope Peter getting all his medication.
Yeah.
And drinking his water.
I hope so too. But anyway, y'all, I just think that we living in a time where you're being held accountable for your actions. This is not the time to be playing.
Okay, the judge still has to approve it. Okay. Peter on lockdown. How you know Peter? How Peter get on lockdown? He ain't been in that long. Then put Peter on lockdown? Y'all, people on TikTok, y'all.
They giving us some tea.
They giving us the tea.
Child.
Okay, the judge still has to approve what, Fed prison he go to. Okay. Once he chooses, the judge has to approve it.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming he's going to pick something close to the children.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm sure he's going to pick something closer to the children so the children can come see him. But I don't feel sorry for neither one of them children.
You don't care nothing about the girls crying in court?
I don't care nothing about them crying in court. Nothing. It's their daddy fault. So, y'all, sometimes we have to take accountability. It's their daddy fault.
Hey, Deion Sante.
It's their daddy fault. It's Diddy fault. If Diddy had a thought about them children before he was out there running amok, and they say Diddy has been doing this for years.
30 plus years.
For years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, apparently Miami was okay. What it gonna take him? Okay. So you think he gonna go to Miami? Okay.
Yeah, I think he'll go to Miami.
I don't feel one bit sorry about them children, and they need to feel every bit. They need to feel every bit of it. And maybe this will teach them a life lesson.
Maybe it'll teach his sons that look
his
up to him so
sons
much.
that look up to him so much.
Maybe it'll keep them from going down that
and
path.
Quincy for allegedly pulling off that lady meta glasses. What make you think you can walk up to a stranger just because you feel like that she's doing your daddy an injustice and snatch her glasses off of her face?
Now Quincy know better.
Quincy need his tail whooped, allegedly. I would have fell all out. Oh, I've been attacked. Oh, I've been attacked.
You would have got your check.
Baby, I would have fell all out on that court floor so fast and rolled over about 3 or 4 times and fell out on my back. I would have rolled over about 3 times and fell straight out. And then just laying there like this with my eyes closed.
You would have been like that girl that sued Cardi B, asked for $25 million.
Exactly. And asked for $25 million, just like that girl did with Cardi B. Our doggone show would have. I bet she wouldn't have snatched nobody else's glasses. But that's why the kids need to learn. They need to learn from their daddy's mistakes.
Right.
So this won't continue to be a pattern. This generation cursed with Diddy. Allegedly, he got it from his mama and his daddy. The kids are looking up to him. They think that his behavior is acceptable.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They say that one that looked like him running them women just like Diddy used to do. Christian is running the women
Combs.
like Diddy used to run them.
Hey, Queen.
Allegedly.
Hey, Queen Lily.
Everything
hey, Queen
we
Black.
say is allegedly.
Yes.
We are the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show. Y'all hit the like. There's a gift code at the top. Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, we're also going live on YouTube right now as well. Check us out. The Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show, on all platforms. All right.
Now, when he said I need R. Kelly out because I need some music.
No, you can play. No. Sawyer, we don't want R. Kelly out, but you can go on YouTube and get the CDs. Keep playing R. Kelly music, because if you keep playing R. Kelly music, his victims get paid.
Ooh!
So keep playing it. Step in the name of love.
Step.
Round and round. Y'all keep playing R. Kelly music, because if y'all play his music, his victims get paid, and we want his victims to get paid.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
So now the money is going to his victims and not to R. Kelly.
His victims get paid. So
let
keep
me put
streaming
him on my Spotify and my Pandora.
Keep streaming them. Because we want them girls to get their money. They points.
Okay.
All right.
So we can play R. Kelly music.
Y'all stream Diddy music too. So for those civil suits.
Because they coming.
More are coming. More are coming.
Because
there'll probably be more people who finally feel comfortable coming out. Well, we'll probably see a few more.
Yeah.
I won't be shocked if we do. But let me ask you this. Do you think that his daughters, do you think this is going to impact them when it comes to their dating life? Do you think there's going to be karma for his daughters because of how he's treated women?
That's a good point.
What do y'all think? My YouTube family, do y'all think that his daughters are going to have to deal with some of his karma based on how he's treated women? And what lessons do you think his daughters will learn from watching him go through this? Because he's got 4 girls. And he around here dragging women by their hair, kicking them and punching them. And got 4 girls. Do you think that's going to impact them in their dating life with men?
Yes.
That karma?
Yes.
Because he's got 3 daughters that are 18 and up. So they're starting to date now. They're starting to have relationships now. And he has not set a great example for them.
Yeah, at some point it may not be what he did, but they will get a wake up call. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah,
Because
they're gonna catch some hell in their
yeah,
relationship.
because when they were growing up, he could hide it, but now they're grown. They're on social media like you and I, so they see everything. His
And
3 oldest daughters are 18 and up, so they can see everything on social media now. They hear what their friends say. So now the veil has been lifted. They don't see him a certain kind of way anymore. So I'm wondering, how is that going to impact them? And what type of conversation is he going to have when they go through stuff with men? I would love to be a fly on the wall, y'all. When his daughters go through, I hope they never go through anything physical with a man. I'm not wishing that on. We're not wishing that on his daughters. We're not speaking that in their life. We want to be very clear about that. But just when they go through ups and downs in relationships with men, I would love to be a fly on the wall to hear what he has to say to them and what advice he would give them. Because he hasn't led by example. They've never seen their father married. They've never seen their father, in a consistent, healthy relationship. So I'm just I'm curious. What type of love legacy has he left for his children? And how will it impact their relationships, especially his girls? So now all his personal business is out there, and now his daughters know all of the ugly, heinous things he's done. I know for some of the testimony they left the courtroom, but I mean, they have TikTok, they have Instagram, they have YouTube, so it's not like they can't access that information. They have friends who are bringing it up.
And
so how is he going to address that?
If you all want to come up and say something, come on our TikTok and I can invite you to come up if you want to say something.
Let me see. They said, yes, that's possible. I hope they learn that nobody should put their hands on you. Hey, love always, Raquel. How are you?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. Double tap the screen. But I'm just
CashApp is in the bio. We have a goal. CashApp is in the bio.
I'm very, very curious. I'm very curious. I'm also curious to see what he does after these, 2.5, 3 years. I personally think he's going to become a recluse. What do you think? I think he's going to go into isolation. I don't think he's going to fool with nobody after this. I think he's going to do his dirt, but he's going to be in a little island somewhere. I don't think he's going to be partying and out and about like that anymore. I don't think so.
When he get out?
Yeah. I think he's going to be too paranoid to be the social butterfly. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Woman of Wealth said, I can't imagine a person like him being able to provide healthy love even to his kids. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Because they definitely played that video in court like that's what he was doing.
Like he was such a good father.
And then had the baby, I love you, Daddy. It was so funny. People was in Pam chat talking about they don't give a damn about that. The baby talking about I love you, Daddy.
I know, I don't. I don't care nothing about them children. How they feel. I could care less about how them children feel. I could care less about how they feel. Because it's his fault. They should be mad at their daddy.
Yeah.
They should be mad at their daddy. Nobody else. At his behavior, what he did.
Yeah.
They daddy could be home with them right now.
And, they're young women now. The twins and Chance, they're young women now. They're college age. This is when they really going to need his guidance. And he's behind the jail. He's behind the prison wall, excuse me. This is the time when they really would need his guidance and the best of him, whatever's left.
And so what the kids, they were all together with him. So now the kids probably going to go stay with different people. Does he still have his house?
Yeah, he has the house in Miami.
Okay.
So they still have a family home.
Okay.
But, baby love, she'll be with her mom. The rest of the kids are grown.
Yeah, the girls.
So between his mother, his sister, Kamora Lee Simmons, They have support system. Because it's his mom, his sister, and Kamora Lee Simmons look after the girls. And then they have Chance's mom, too. Sarah Chapman. So, it's unfortunate, you know. Diddy, they miss us with the, you a black man, they trying to tear you down. You've been getting away with this for 30 plus years. It was just your time to be held accountable. That's it. That's all. You've been doing stuff. You're not a victim, Diddy. You're not a victim. You're not. You are a black man that rose to billionaire status. Do you know how much crap, low down crap you got to do to become a billionaire? It's just the chickens coming home to roost. And did he probably piss somebody off in the music industry, allegedly? Yeah. Probably so. And they snitched on him. Probably so. But it wasn't like his hands were clean. His hands still weren't clean. I don't think Diddy is a victim. I don't. And I think he only uses the race card, like I said earlier, when it's convenient for him. I don't think he's a victim. They weren't big, bad white people when you was in the boardroom getting them millions from them. So don't make them big, bad white people now. I'm just saying. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Yep. He was rolling with them, and they were, everything was cool
when he was getting that money.
And he just thought he was untouchable.
That's all. That's what it's really about.
He thought he was untouchable. He thought he can continue because y'all, this Diddy's been doing this for years, allegedly.
30 plus.
30 plus years. Some of the stories that they told he was doing to people and women. Some people escaped and some people didn't. He's been doing this forever.
Yep.
And I hope he, like I said, them 2, 3, whatever he have to serve.
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. He should have got more. I really think he should have got more. He should have got more than what he got. He should have got more. I think he's going to come out and do the same thing.
I don't think he's going to change. I just think he'll be more isolated. I think that he'll be more paranoid and more leery about who he trusts. I definitely don't think his entourage will be as big as it's been. I think a lot of people will get cut from the team. And I just think he'll probably be on the island somewhere to his own devices.
Yes, because now it's a bad. It used to be a cool thing to hang out with Diddy and go to the white party
and travel. We in Turks with Diddy,
but don't nobody want to be associated with that now. And some of the celebrities was trying to tell us about the Diddy parties. Who was that to say? Who was that? Denzel to say go home?
Yep.
Go home at a certain time. Don't stay too late at his parties. There were a lot of people trying to tell us about them parties.
Ray J.
Doing
interviews.
with his crazy butt man.
He crazy to himself.
Yeah. People were trying to tell us.
Dion Salt Bay said, I'm from the North and have always heard the stories.
Yes. Now, Diddy ain't gonna be free, baby. Diddy going down. He going down. He gonna be. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. I'm locked, and I'm glad. And I hope he never. I wish he would have got 11. I wish he would have got.
I think he should just take the 2. 2 years gonna go by fast. That ain't nothing. If you can do a year, you can do 2 more.
Yeah.
I knowing him, I know he's going to fight still, but I think he should just sit with what he got.
He better leave that judge alone.
Yes, that judge ain't feeling it. He's just not feeling it.
And Brian still did good there.
He did his thing.
He did his thing as always, but it wasn't like here, you know what he did
with Thug.
Thug. See,
then Thug has served more time in jail too.
Yeah, Thug has served more time.
Yeah, we got to keep that into consideration too. He had a little bit more time served under his belt. I just think Woman of Wealth said, right, Sammie, he had no choice but to get clean, and he's been trying to manipulate a way out instead of rehabilitation for the past 13 months. Yeah.
So y'all think he clean? Did he go in rehab? Did he go to rehab? Y'all think he clean? You don't think he clean?
I don't think he's going to stay clean.
And the kids had to hear about that. Who fault is that?
You have to understand, this person is a master manipulator. I think when he gets out, I don't think he's going to stay clean. I don't. I think he's going to go right back to what he's doing. I just think he's going to be more guarded. He's going to have more things in place to protect himself and insulate himself. Yeah, Deion Saltbay said no, he just doesn't have access to his stuff. He ain't clean. Like, if he is, it's because he don't have access to it. Yeah, I don't think he's going to change. And I know some people are like, well, he could change and he could change. I don't think he's going to change.
Brian helped him get the RICO off. Yeah, because you know, they specialize in
RICO,
in RICO. So he did help him get the RICO charges off. Yeah, that's what Call Me Darling was saying on TikTok.
Yeah. I don't think Diddy's going to change. I just think he's going to be more, to himself. And he going to do what he do, but he's going to do it in private. I think once Diddy comes out, I don't think we're going to see him out and about like we've seen for the last 30 years. I don't think he's going to be at the parties. I don't think he's going to be on social media dancing, Diddy bopping, at the award shows, getting caught by paparazzi on dates with the different girl of the week. I just don't think he's going to be that visible. I don't. I just think he's going to be so paranoid that he's just going to be like, I just want to keep to myself and do what I do in private.
And I'm more concerned about Cassie. I hope she's okay. I hope she can put this behind her.
She said she wrote to the judge where everybody was writing their letters and supporting him. She wrote a letter saying that she still have nightmares.
Yeah, my heart
Cassie
goes
says she
out
still has nightmares.
to all the women who have been in a situation like Cassie. That
PTSD.
That video. It was awful.
That was horrible.
He would never have stepped to a man like that. Never. And all the men that were around him that knew and condoned it. Shame on you. Shame on you.
I mean, he beat them girls bad.
Shame on you. It was just terrible. Somebody need to do him the same way. Mm-hmm. So I hope Cassie is able to get the counseling that she needs, because she's raising children, and this is gonna affect her and her children, and how she raised her children, and it's just sad that one person could do so much damage to people.
And people just enable the behavior.
And people enabled the behavior, including his mother,
and
allegedly.
Look the other way.
And look the other way as a woman. Mm-hmm. Now, I may not get involved, but I'm sure I'm going to call 911. Mm-hmm. You best believe that. I'm calling 911. I will not turn my head on a woman like that. That as women, we got to do better. It was women around him too that knew that was happening. It was just terrible. It was just terrible. And he got away with it for so long that it just started to be the norm. His behavior. People were talking about what he was doing like it was normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diddy. Shoot, that's what Diddy did. Diddy did this, and I seen Diddy pull her, and I seen him slap her, and she got back up, and then I seen him throw her down. Like it was normal behavior. I'm like, what is wrong? As a society and human beings. Mm-hmm. We have to have compassion for one another, y'all.
And just basic human decency and respect for human life.
For human life. That is not okay. It could be your mother, your sister, your daughter, your niece. it's just what he did is unacceptable, and he need to be in there. And I hope he thinks about that. And he needs to write letters to all his victims. He needs to do a 10-page essay.
Yeah.
To all
He
his
ain't finna do all that.
He need to write apology letters to everybody.
I don't think he finna do all that, Mom.
I would, if I was the judge, I would have had his ass write some letters. You write some letters while you in there. And every 6 months, I want you to write a new damn letter to all the victims.
I think he like, get over it. Yeah, I slapped you up. Get over it. I just don't see him being remorseful. It wouldn't be genuine, I don't think. Woman of Well said it's the going to drag her back when she tried to get away.
I was
all
just talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just saying that, Woman of Well. That's why I want.
They downplayed it too much for me.
For that very reason, that's why I wanted him to do all them 11 years. She had got up to try to get away. Can you imagine?
With nothing but a sweatshirt on and no shoes, no pants.
And
just
you know
running for your
everybody
life.
was looking out the door and see. You know people saw that and heard that cameras.
Heard all that commotion in that hallway.
And somebody was looking on the camera.
Yeah. Woman of Well said, and people kept saying why she ain't leave. It's crazy. It is.
Yes.
Because we literally saw her trying to leave and him dragging. Almost like he was dragging her back to hell or something. It was very demonic. Like a demon dragging you back. It's to torture you.
And all he had to say,
I was effed up. I messed up.
I messed up.
I was effed up. I messed up.
Somebody need to beat him and drag him.
Right.
And for that alone, he trifling.
Yeah, he trifling.
Diddy is trifling.
And he'll do it again.
And he'll do it again, give a chance. But let somebody drag them little narrow, little tail, little twins.
Right. A chance.
A chance.
A baby love.
A baby love. Let somebody drag his daughters. That was somebody's daughter. Mm-hmm. Let somebody drag your daughter. How you gonna feel? Mm-hmm. Men don't think about that.
They don't care until it happened to theirs. They don't care. And then you got some of them, they don't even care when it happened to them. They sure. He don't care. Oh yeah. Deion Saltbay said he would definitely do it again. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He would definitely do it again.
He would definitely do it again. Because he's done it to every single woman he's been in relationship. He's abused all the baby mamas. And he got, what, 4 of them?
And Kim allegedly got tired of his
and fought him back. Kim Porter, rest in peace.
Yes. And she was getting ready allegedly to expose him.
And write a book. Yep.
So that goes to say he don't care about them twins. Like that, the way the twins are a product of their mother. Mm-hmm. When he look at them twins, that's the mother.
Yep.
That's the mother.
Yeah, they're an extension of their mother. They're an extension of their mother. And I'm wondering, another thing too, speaking of Kim Porter and the twins, I'm wondering if they're curious, if they will ask him more questions about what happened between him and their mother. Because, you know, allegedly some people think he may have played a role in her transition. So I'm very curious if the twins have asked him about his relationship with their mom, you know, if they ask, you know, hey, did you make our mom do these things that you made the other women do?
That's a good point.
You know, did you record our mom? Did you make our mom, you know, be intimate with escorts as well? You know, I would be curious if that thought has came across the twins' minds before.
And somebody say allegedly he got shanked in prison. Allegedly.
Who knows? Let me see. Deion Saltbay said anybody that wrote a book about him always turned up mysteriously unalive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sick. Remember Al B. Sure? Al B. Sure was in the hospital.
And I'll Be Sure did an interview and allegedly said he knew it was him that had something to do with it.
Yeah, I'll Be Sure. He was working on his book about his life and his relationship with Kim Porter and how Diddy came to the mix of that relationship and what he experienced with Diddy and his treatment of Kim, and it was a lot. It was a lot. It's just something else, y'all. It's just something else. It's so much going on in the world. So much. Just this week alone, y'all. Just this week alone. Well, and another thing that is crazy, and I don't know if this is going to turn legal or not. Let me see. Wonder Wolf said the judge may have sat him down to keep him in pocket to face other crimes he hasn't been charged with. He's definitely done more than we know. That's what I said earlier, Woman of Wealth. That's what I said earlier in the live. I thought the same exact thing. So you think
more charges are coming?
No, what she's saying is the judge probably has an inkling that he's done a lot worse. Okay. And so by him, serving this time for these charges, while it's not holding him accountable for all the other heinous things he's done, he's at least being held accountable for something. They may not have been able to get him on other charges, but at least they can get him on something. So he can be held accountable for something because he's done a lot more.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. Yeah.
And I definitely think that was the judge's rationale. He knows he's done a lot more, but they were only able to really get him on that. Let me see. Woman of Wealth said, and to keep him in the country. Yeah. Because he definitely would be a flight risk because he has a private jet. So he could easily just go fly.
Oh, yeah. He was trying to get out of here when they picked him up. Well,
he was on the jet.
Yeah, he was trying to get out of here when they initially arrested him. He just thought his money. His money, and he can do with anything.
And they caught him at the hotel before he was able to check out. And
Yeah,
that was his plan.
That was his plan. So that's my take on the Diddy thing. I'm disappointed he didn't get all 11. And I hope he is very uncomfortable for the next 2-3 years. I really am. And the kids, they need to find, what it is to live without a golden spoon in them, a silver spoon in them.
No, I don't think their money need to be dried up now. I don't like when the money gets dried. I'm a true Capricorn. I ain't going for all of that.
I don't want that money.
I don't think they need to struggle financially.
I don't want them to struggle, but I want them to know
that I don't feel bad that their daddy locked up.
Just because you have money does not give you access to treat people any kind of way. That's what I want them children to learn. And evidently, they haven't learned that yet because Quincy would have never snatched that lady metal glasses off her face.
Okay.
He think that my daddy got money. It's like
his stepdaddy. Play that because that's not his daddy.
Well, his stepdaddy.
He just on F with I'll Be Sure. Looking just like him.
Looking just like his twin.
Look like I'll Be Sure said puh, and spit him out. Quincy, call your daddy, Al.
You might as well, because Diddy locked up.
That's your only daddy you got left.
Yes. So that's my take on it. So we just wanted to come on, y'all, and tell y'all our take.
Did we want to talk about Cardi B and Nicki?
You down to talk about Cardi B?
Should we come back? Should I end this live and then come back and talk about it?
You put the thumbnail up for
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna end this live and then we're gonna come back and talk about Cardi B.
I'm not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere on TikTok.
I'm gonna end this live and then I'm gonna start a new one to talk about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Okay, come right back, y'all. Come right back.
In the bio. Hit the like, subscribe.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Replay Gang. We're coming right back. We're doing another live about Cardi B and Nicki. So hold on, y'all. We're coming right back.